Hey, it's Q&A day, and today's question comes from Betsy, who has been a business owner for about 2 years now and is really getting frustrated and just fed up. Totally get that, Betsy. I think a lot of us entrepreneurs have been there. Maybe we've done that ugly cry sitting on the kitchen floor at like 2 a.m. trying to figure everything out. So let's get to your question. Betsy asks, hey Kim, I have been just getting so frustrated with my business. While I was so excited to start my business a couple of years ago and I had a few clients, trying to build it has been increasingly difficult. Mostly because I just don't really know how to get more clients. I'm trying all sorts of tactics. I'm trying different kind of marketing, but nothing seems to really be working. And I'm just getting so frustrated and I'm getting so tired and I really don't want to let this go. Any suggestions you can have? I don't know what my best marketing strategy should be or what I should try next. So if you can help me, I would so appreciate it. Okay, well, first of all, Betsy, yeah, totally get it. Get the frustration. I think, as I said earlier, I think we've all been there at some point because we're really trying to figure out so many different things, especially when you take a business online, because it is a little bit different. You know, it's impersonal to a certain extent, and so you're not out there at networking events. You're doing things online, so it is a little bit harder. But without doing a real deep dive into your business, I can't really recommend what marketing strategy would be ideal for you. I will tell you this though, pretty much every marketing strategy works. I mean, they really do, and you have to be consistent with them. So it may not be the marketing strategy. There's probably something else going on here. And I would venture to say that this really becomes more of a business ownership job. And so what I mean by that is that I think you, in a sense, have to step into the leadership role of your business. And I say that because what happens is so many of us come out of jobs or corporate or even outside sales or inside sales, it doesn't really matter, but we're taught that, either the early bird gets the worm, or the more that you work and work, the more rewards you're going to see. And so it's this mentality of we're just continually putting so much energy towards something, and yet we're not reaping all the rewards. So all of a sudden we're sitting back going, wait, this doesn't really work. So then we become an entrepreneur and we're trying actually fitting a square peg in a round hole. In other words, we're trying to be the person that we were in our other life, in our job as an employee, and bringing it into an entrepreneurial role, and it doesn't work. In order to have a business, a thriving business, you have got to step into the leadership role, because that's where the magic happens. When you can step into that leadership role, momentum starts to take over. And it takes over because leaders actually ask better questions. They make faster decisions and they ask better questions. In other words, it's not a question of really which marketing is going to work or we can't do that kind of marketing because we don't have the money. It becomes, how are we going to do that? How is that going to work for us? How are we going to get our business to this next level? And so when you start to do that, all of a sudden your mind goes out and starts to look for all the different ways it can actually do that. And what many people do is that they get so caught up in trying to figure things out from this lack mentality. In other words, they're trying to operate from a have, do, be rather than be, do, have. So it goes like this. They may say, you know what? Once I have the money for that, I will hire a virtual assistant. I will hire somebody to manage my ads, or I will hire somebody to do my social media or my copywriting. And then I will be able to do the things that I want to do in my business so that I can really help more people, right? So then I can have what I want to have, the ideal business, or I can be the person I want to be, that ideal business owner that I have in my mind. But it doesn't work that way. You have to first step into that role. So that's where we say it's more of a be, do, have, because you have to be that person first. So you step into that leadership role because now you're making better decisions. You're asking those questions. When you ask those questions, I promise you, the space opens up. Your mind goes out and actually finds a way to make those things come to fruition. It could be that perhaps you are trading services with somebody. Maybe you hire an intern. Maybe you find somebody that all of a sudden is starting a business and they have a service that you want and they're willing to give it to you for free or low cost in exchange for testimonials. There's so many different ways in which we can get resourceful, but it happens once you take on ownership of your business. So in order to do that, I would say to you, step back, give yourself some permission to just walk away from your business, maybe for a couple of days. Just get away from it and connect to your vision. You've got to go back into connecting to your vision for your business. Why did you want to start this business? And again, the why becomes so important. And I know we hear that so often that a lot of times we think, oh, I just want to pass over that. You can't. The reason you can't is because when you have a vision, you have to have something that's pushing you, that's driving you towards that vision, because we are emotional beings. So we connect at an emotional level. So it has to be something that is so important for you that it keeps you moving forward. And when you are able to connect to that vision, then it's going to be easier to step into that leadership role, because without a vision, you can't become a leader for your business. You have to have that vision first. So take the time, give yourself permission, and I'm giving you permission right now. Step away from your business. Just walk away from it for a little bit. Get into the mental side of it. Connect back to that vision. And then you'll be able to step into that leadership role. And then you'll be able to ask the better questions, because all sorts of marketing strategies work. There's many different tactics that work, but they're not going to work unless you are in the right position first, and you have to be in that right frame of mind, because it's really people that build businesses. It's not tactics. It's not systems. It's people. Okay? I hope that helps you. Please drop me a line, Betsy, and let me know how it's going for you, okay? If you have a question that you would like to submit, you can send it to support@kimkellythompson.com. The information is down below this video. And I have a 3-day Business Builders Bootcamp coming up where we really get everything in place to start building a sustainable business online, your lifestyle business, so you can work from virtually anywhere. That is coming up on Tuesday, January 26th. All the details can be found in the link below this video.